This is the end of the chapter 15, the Gemini Deception, and it's the end of the live stream as well, but I want to use that moment that I'm already recording and pose a very interesting question as a follow-up, not a question, but maybe a topic to start speculating for chapter 16 and the second season or the next expansion. So, many of you have probably already seen or heard about Malgus being not exactly dead. We also know that after chapter 16, some of us who have been subscribed from January until August will have a special chapter, 0 from the next season or whatever they want to call it, where we will get to play with the HK droid. And here is the wild speculation. First, about the new class, possible class. Some of you guys mentioned that it's possible to have 2 new classes. I really don't believe that. Whoever says that, and regardless of how they justify it and defend that rumor, I don't really believe that we can get 2 new classes, or at least not classes in the normal meaning of the word gameplay or MMO class. So, how about if we get HK with a standalone story? Maybe not start from level 1. Let me lift up the mic a little bit so I don't get like this. Maybe not start from level 1, maybe, I don't know, get to play with HK from level 60 with a standalone story throughout Fallen Empire, you know, as a different point of view with different dialogues. That would be an awesome surprise from BioWare. Or if not that, then at least make HK available for the next expansion with a standalone story from the point of a droid. I mean, if they want to do that, they can do it. They could do it very easily by just giving him, I don't know, 5 to 10 abilities just for the story. It won't be a combat playable class outside of the story, but it will still be something different, something new, and something entertaining for us. I don't expect something like this to happen. It's just a wild and crazy speculation that I would like to poke your minds with. And now let's share a few words about Malgus. BioWare officially showed those 30 seconds of footage where Malgus is being carried in a carbonite chamber, in a carbonite, I don't know, box chamber, whatever it's called. And we know that this they claim to be, what did they claim it to be? What was the word I'm looking for? Okay, never mind. I'll continue just with my thought. So, you don't spend the money creating complete and polished computer animation, computer-generated animation, if this is just concept. Thank you very much. Exactly what I wanted to say. Concept is what they claim the Malgus in Carbonite to be. You don't spend the money for CGI if it's just a concept. No, if you look on Google, you would very quickly realize and find out what is the difference between a complete CGI video clip, movie, etc. and the concept. Concept is something drawn, something not finished. During celebrations, for example, they showed a couple of concept clips from the 3rd season of Rebels that may or may not happen. Those are clunky, unfinished 3D animations with, with spheres and with just rough edges for the characters, no voiceover whatsoever. That's concept. Malgus in Carbonite, even though it was a very short clip, that was a clip, and I really want to see Malgus returning in the end of chapter 16 to help the new alliance, which will already be established at the end of chapter 16. That's speculation. I don't know what happens. I haven't seen the mind information because I want it to be a surprise for myself. So when I publish this as a standalone video to poke your minds, please don't share mind information. Don't spoil the surprise. It wouldn't be fun. But if not in the end of chapter 16, maybe in the beginning of the next season or the next expansion, I should start calling it, Knights of the Eternal Throne. Maybe then Malgus will return. There are 2 options, obviously, for him to return and help Arkan to continue the fight, or take Arkan's place, or maybe Vaylin will take Arkan's place and she will help and she will revive Malgus to be her right hand. Although Malgus was really an emperor, even though for a very brief time, and I'm not really sure exactly how Malgus can be the sidekick to anybody else. I'm really thinking that Malgus is going to be revived, hopefully, and join the, I was going to say rebellion, join the alliance, our side, and he's going to help out. Maybe he would take the lead for the Empire, because we know at the moment the Empire doesn't really have a leader. The previous so-called one of the leaders actually is dead now. He's just a spirit. We don't even know what the hell happened with Mars Spirit. We saw him and heard him last in chapter 12. Same with Satil, I believe. She hasn't appeared since then. That's it. Wild speculation about HK as a playable class. Haha. And Malgus, we all expect him to return, just hopefully sooner rather than later, and maybe for longer than just a flashpoint and a few clips. That's it. Wrapping up the live stream, and I want to thank you guys for joining me. There are more events for the chapter 16 already scheduled. Set your reminders so YouTube will send you an email and notification so you don't miss chapter 16 early access on the very first moment when the servers go up. That is, if I have internet and if I'm well. See you next time. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If so, click the like button and help me out. Also leave a comment and let me know what you think. Visit my website VULKK.com for daily videos and news, and stay in touch by following me on Facebook and Twitter. To help me improve and expand, consider becoming my patron with a small monthly pledge.